All right, on to week 7 of the NFL season. Last week felt like it was very weird. A lot of upsets happened, in my opinion, and I went 9 for 6 on my picks. It was looking good up until about Sunday Night Football. The ones I got wrong, I picked the Eagles over the Giants, the Cowboys over the Panthers, the Titans over the Raiders, the Lions over the Chiefs, the Bills over the Falcons, and the Commanders over the Bears. There are 2 teams on a bye this week, and that is the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Both of them lost last week, so they need a bye. And jumping right into things here, we have Thursday Night Football, which I hope is just a good game. A lot of the primetime ones have been pretty decent so far. We have Steelers at Bengals. The Bengals look a lot better with Joe Flacco because he's not really thinking and he's just kind of chucking it to Jamar Chase. And the Steelers, did they play it? They played the Browns, and it's the Browns, so who really knows? But I'm going to pick the Steelers to beat the Bengals here. I hope they don't, but I just think the Steelers, they don't have, their 5th quarterback starting, and their defense is better. I think they're, I don't know. I think it might be a shootout. We'll see, but I still think the Steelers will win on Thursday Night Football. Next up, we have another London game. I don't know if it's the last one, but it's got to be close. We have Rams at Jaguars. The Rams beat the Ravens, and the Jaguars lost to the Seahawks, I'm pretty sure. The Rams looked pretty bad for a good stretch of that Ravens game, but I think they're going to, lock in a little bit here against the Jaguars. So I'm picking the Rams to win in London. Liam Cohen, didn't he used to be under Sean McVay? I feel like old, I don't know. I feel like that's an advantage for Sean McVay or just any coach where they go up against someone who used to be under them. So I feel like the Rams are just going to dominate the Jaguars. I don't know why I think that, but I do. So I'm picking them to win. Next up, we have Eagles at Vikings. I have no idea when J.J. McCarthy's coming back, but it's got to be soon, right? I don't know if they would start him against the Eagles, but the Eagles had a rough week last week. They got destroyed by Jackson Dart and old Scattaboo, and I loved watching it. So, I'm just going to pick something that I hope I get to watch again, and I'm going to pick the Eagles to defeat the Vikings. I would love to see a Vikings L here, but the Eagles might be frauds. We truly don't know yet, so this might be close. We might see a Carson Wentz revenge game, but I don't think we will. I'm picking the Eagles. Next up, Patriots at Titans. The Patriots, are they winning They're winning the East. I forgot their division. And the Titans just fired their head coach, so it's not looking good. There is such a thing where usually after the head coach gets fired, a team wins a game. I don't know why that happens, but it does. However, I'm still going to pick the Patriots to beat the Titans. I don't think that's going to happen. The Titans are just terrible. They're probably going to have the first pick again. And the Patriots are kind of cooking this year, so I'm going to pick them to win. Next up, Panthers at Jets. The Panthers, in my opinion, upset the Cowboys last week, and the Jets had negative 10 passing yards. Hello, Jets fans. Welcome to Aaron Glenn. You know what I mean? The defense actually wasn't too bad, but I think that's more because the Broncos suck at offense. Their offense is awful. But yeah, the Panthers, I don't think they'll struggle with the Jets. I'm going to pick the Panthers to win on the road. The Jets are going to go 0-7. And, I don't know. You think they'd fire Aaron Glenn? If they fire Aaron Glenn, I really hope the Lions don't hire him again. He is terrible. Next up, Dolphins at Browns. This one was a toss-up for me. The Browns look like, I don't know, I watched a little bit of that game, and poor Dylan Gabriel. The receivers just drop every ball he throws to them. You really got to feel for him. And the Dolphins, I don't even know what's happening with them, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I want to switch my pick, but we'll stick with it. I wrote down that I'm picking the Dolphins, and I am tempted to switch it to the Browns, but we're just going to keep it on the Dolphins. I'm going to pick the Dolphins to win. Still have yet to pick a home team here, by the way. But I don't know. The Dolphins have proven to me that they can score points, so I'm just going to assume that they can do that, and the Browns can't. Next up, Saints at Bears. The Saints are they're the best worst team. I think that's a good way to put it. They lose a lot, but they put up a fight, and that's respectable. And the Bears upset the Commies last week. That one was a shock for me personally. But even if they didn't, I would pick the Bears to win here like I am right now. Bears are just a better team, more consistent. They've been winning more, so I'm picking them. Next up, Raiders at Chiefs. The Raiders, I hate the Raiders. It's like, I'm sorry if you're a Raiders fan. God, that has to be hard to watch. Like, they're actually so awful. And the Chiefs defeated the Lions' backup cornerbacks. We're so back. I think they're going to beat the Raiders, though. The Raiders is like a JV football team in the NFL. Chiefs are going to win like 41-10. Next up, kind of a good one. We have Colts at Chargers. Both these teams are doing pretty well this year. I don't know if Charvarius Ward or Quentin Johnston is going to come back for either team, but in my mind, it doesn't really matter. I think the Colts are going to win here, and my mind just comes down to they have a better running game than the Chargers. Both teams are pretty similar in my mind, but Chargers are missing a few running backs, and the Colts have the best running back in the league. So I feel like they have quite the advantage here, and I'm going to pick them to defeat the Chargers. Next up, Giants at Broncos. The Giants, I don't know. The Giants showed themselves to the world on Thursday night, and I love Scattaboo. I love Dart. I think this is going to be a pretty sad one for them here. I think Dart's going to get sacked like 7 times going up against that Broncos defense. This is going to be a terrible game, okay? I don't know what happened. The Broncos offense looks awful. Like, they can't do any. They're full getting carried by the defense. They are incompetent. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the Broncos to win, but it's not gonna be very impressive, I'm guessing. Next up, Packers Cardinals. The Packers beat the Bengals, and the Cardinals lost. They put up more of a fight than I thought they would against the Colts, to be fair to them. And while I would love to see the Cardinals win, and I think they can, I just can't get over their fraudulent nature. So I'm picking the Packers to defeat them. The Packers, I mean, they have like a pretty solid defense, and they've proven that they can score some points. So I think they'll do enough to beat the Cardinals, but I really hope they don't. Next up, we have Commanders at Cowboys. Both these teams lost in pretty embarrassing fashion last week, and I'm going to be honest, the one I picked to win, I have zero logic behind it. I just saw that matchup and picked this team purely on vibes, and that team is the Cowboys. I picked the Cowboys to win. It doesn't make any sense in my brain. I think they have the best offense in the league and like a top 4 worst defense in the league, but it's like a divisional game and just weird, illogical stuff happens. So I feel like they're going to win here. I don't know when CeeDee Lamb's coming back. I don't know. Maybe it is this week. I forget. They said like a lot of people are coming back soon, didn't they? I forget. But I think either way, they're going to win. George Pickens has been cooking. Javonte Williams has been cooking. And the Commanders, I don't know. They just had a rough stretch. They're not like, I haven't really watched many of their games, to be fair, but I feel like they're in it most of the time. They're just getting unlucky. But I don't know. I just feel like the Cowboys are going to win, so I'm going to pick them to win. All right, now we got Sunday Night Football. We got Falcons at 49ers. Falcons, big upset on the Bills, and the Niners, who did they play? They played Tampa and lost. This was another one, like towards the end of this stretch here, I just started losing my mind and picking off vibes. And I picked the 49ers to win. It really makes no sense. Their whole team is injured. Like, truly their whole team is injured. But I don't know. It just feels like one of those weird ones where it's like, how did that happen? You know? So I'm just going to pick the Niners to beat the Falcons on Sunday night. But, I mean, I would not be very surprised if they don't. All right, now we got my team in the first of 2 Monday night games. We got Buccaneers at Lions. The Buccaneers, Emeka Egbuka got hurt. Baker's been cooking, though. It doesn't really matter who's on the field with old Baker. He's baking, as some would say. And the Lions, my team, lost to the Chiefs. I'm really not surprised. I don't know. We're probably going to get shredded up by Baker Mayfield, okay? I'm picking the Lions because I do every week. I love my team. But let me just list off all of the DBs we have out this game, okay? Terrion Arnold, DJ Reed, Khalil Dorsey, Ennis Rakestraw, Brian Branch, who's now suspended, Avonte Maddox. That's 6 DBs. We got plumbers and babysitters playing cornerback on our team, okay? Like, the only good news is Aleem McNeil is back, but, like, I think we're cooked. You know what Look, I genuinely think we're going to lose, but I'm just going to pick us to win anyway, because why not? It makes no sense, but sure, I think we'll win. In the final game of week I forget what week. Week 7 is Texans at Seahawks, the other Monday night game. Texans are, I don't know, Texans are beating like bad teams, I feel like. I feel like whenever they play good teams, they lose, and whenever they play bad teams, they win. And the Seahawks are a pretty good team, so I'm going to pick the Seahawks to beat them. Seahawks are probably going to have like 12 sacks on poor CJ Stroud. Bro gets fried a lot. Just his O-line is terrible. And Darnold and Jackson Smith-Njigba have been cooking. So I'm going to pick the Seahawks to win at home on Monday night. There you go. Those are my picks for week 7. Let me know. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? We'll see how I do this week. Still hunting a flawless week? I can't talk. I just want one week where I get every game right, but I think that's impossible.